Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. This is weekend updates. I have some happy mail. I'm going to update you on my bird journals and tell you about my shopping, which overall wasn't super successful. So let's start with, we have a card here from Nancy, and she has a really fun stamp here and cute sticker. And on the back, ooh, I love that washi. And then she's got joy, joy, joy. That is cute, Nancy. And Nancy has really gotten into journal making and collaging. So let's see. Oh my gosh. Falling leaves whisper love. The layers on that. I like those dies. Oval stitched. That's cute. And the papers. Okay, let's see what she's got going on here. Let me read this. Nancy wanted to send me two things. Actually, three, I would think, because the gorgeous card, right? She wanted me to see her friend made this journal thing. So it's out of a piece of paper, and then Nancy would glue it right here, I think she said, and it would be in your journal. So this way or this way, and it would give you more writing space to open up. Another journaling spot, and I think if you make journals or junk journals, you're always looking for creative ways, interesting things that open up. I think I would probably ink the edges to make them pop a little, and you could even decorate this right here. Super cute. And then, oh my gosh, she was cleaning out her stash and she found this blue ribbon and she thought that I needed it. And I think she's probably right. You know, Nancy, this would be really cool on the spine of a journal. Like this. Be really cool like that too. She was actually looking for supplies to make dangles for her journals at the time. This is still one of my favorites because the paint feels wonderful. So keep that in mind for journals. Think about how the cover will feel when you touch it. Very cool. Really love it, Nancy. And this is a fun idea. I think I'm going to leave this on top of my bird journal pile so I can think about what paper would work for that. And middle weight paper is nice, right? Because it holds the shape. A super thin paper probably wouldn't work, but your middle weight papers for sure. Love this. Did you guys get to see all the foiling on that? Okay, then this is from Heather. Heather's in New York. When I was getting the mail, we got these at different times. And when I picked this one up, I showed Mr. Crafting and Relaxing her stamp. And he was not nearly as excited as I was. But look, it's blue and it's coffee. I mean, that's adorable. Yeah, he was like, yeah, that's exciting. I don't even know how she found that. But his tone didn't say he was excited, you guys. Look at these. Sunflowers on the back and it has the cute edge border. Really cute. Oh, look at that. Sweater weather. So Heather crafts in New York, and she does not have the luxury of space that I have here in Oregon in the burbs. Oh, Heather, that's so sweet. She sent me this because this is one of her favorite autumn cards, and I sent her one of my favorite 4th of July cards. I think I sent her a card that I made and hoarded for like a year or two and then shared with her. She said this was inspired by Craft Roulette. I think it was Heather that told me originally about Craft Roulette. It's a video series. And what she's saying is, look, it has a pocket up here that all these leaves are in. So it's another way to send your friend fun happy mail, but also have it be part of the decoration for the card. And she fussy cut some and she die cut them from a Spellbinders die set. I really like these leaves. These are nice ones. I like the fact that they have the perforation or the dotted part down the middle and the shape. Not cartoony at all, very realistic. Nice. She said she enjoyed the increase in my videos. When Noni is traveling, she likes to have a video every day. She's back now, people. So there's, some in-person goofing off. So I don't think they're going to be daily, but I do have Smash That Small Paper Pad and then 3 process videos from that. I have a product share video. I am looking at some paper on Marketplace and hoping to meet up with somebody later today. So I'll have a video about that. So I think you're going to be okay for a while, Heather. Heather has a really tough job. She does great things for people. And it just sounds amazing. So keep it up, Heather. And if I can support you and cheer up your days a little, I am happy to help. Let's look at this. So she's got this big wreath and then her sweater weather sentiment and some more leaves in the pocket. Oh, I like that one too. Look at that with the multiples on the stem. Really cute. And then this paper. Oh, I think that's the paper that I had in something the other day for a fall card. And then it opens up. Oh, and then she's got some here. And see, she didn't write in it, so I could reuse it. I don't usually do that though, you guys. I just keep them. When you send me cards, I keep them. And it's a Z fold. Is that what it's called? So it could stand on the counter too nicely. Really cute. Thank you, Heather. I love it. That blue. So fun. I'm going to tuck just a couple of these back in so it gets a little of its pizzazz back, but then I'm probably going to use them. Super cute. Thank you. And I'm glad you're doing well. Sometimes I just like to hear from some of you who, you don't have a channel. Maybe you don't want to write all your business on YouTube. I get that. Totally get that. These, I'm just showing you die cutting that I did one night when I was watching TV. And these were from my scraps. So there's a ton of little tiny birds because I was using my scraps. This is for you teachers or people who have teachers in your life. The bulletin board edging that I love to use. Really good value. Some blue scraps that I had and some gold. So I have 2 different golds, 2 different blues. Fun to mix them up. I actually didn't do any white or cream, which I thought was interesting. But I had my specialty scraps with me. These are our Noni's things she sends my way for fun. This is embossed. And if I want, I can hit it with a little bit of ink and pick up those colors. It will be cute on a card. Also great tuck spot or pocket for a journal. And then see these? They're photo paper with alcohol ink. Then you let it dry. Then she ran them through the 3D embosser. I think it might be a Tim Holtz, just came out from Sizzix this fall, I think. I think I saw it at Joann yesterday too. So fun stuff. She was making me tags. There are tag punches, right? Tabs, I think is the word. Tabs, yeah. And you can put them on the edge of your journal pages. This is my blue journal that I made a long time ago, and there's videos about it on my channel if you haven't seen it. She was experimenting because she got these probably in the Silhouette store, and then she shrunk some down for me because we thought they were too big, which I think they were too big. So then she's got them a better size here, and she made some of these in 2 sizes for me. So just a whole bunch cut out so that I don't have to buy a punch or dies, different sizes. Look at these two. It's like a ticket, and then you fold it in half. And she was kind of trying to guess what colors I would want, but I was thinking the earth tones would go pretty well with my bird journals. And I'm watching Paper Play with Julie K. Julie's doing a series with window envelopes, and I wanted to put tabs on the items that are in the pockets and envelopes, because people who, especially people who aren't paper crafters like us, they don't know that there's something in the envelope unless this sticks out to pull out. Kind of just helps people find their way around a journal. So she made those, and what I'll probably do is take some of these smaller pale ones, the greens and the earth tones, and maybe ink them or decorate them and then use them in the journal. I think this one is probably like the perfect size. It is. The tab itself is 1.5 inches long because the journals aren't giant. This is the journal. So if you have tabs like this, you could only have 3. And then this one, the way I made the pages, it would stick out really far. But you're going to have different journals all the time. And you could have, pretend this is an envelope, something in here, and then this goes all the way in here. So you might like to have some of these big ones, different sizes. So we can experiment with them and see what we think in the projects. Okay, one of you sent me this amazing paper in Happy Mail a while ago. And I just admired it, and I put it in a bin, and I thought this would make the most amazing journal cover. But honestly, I don't think I was going to be able to use it. I don't think I was going to be able to let it go. Then I went to Joann yesterday. I went there because when I was watching Julie Kay's video, she had 110-pound weight, like wood grain, white on one side that she got from Joann. Yeah, mine didn't have any sign of that. I checked every piece of paper, even used my long arms to check the overstock. But I still had fun there. I picked up this piece of paper, so now I can use one for a journal cover. This is like it. These feel fabric-y or homemade, handmade. They're just really nice. So I picked up this one too. This one doesn't have the gold in it, but I could add some if I wanted. I could just get my gold pen or my gold Sharpie. Here we go. I'm not sure the lid's on that all the way. Or silver and add it. Then I looked at bird papers. Some of them were really cartoony. There were these two, and I liked them okay. I have not chosen for either cover what goes on the inside yet. So I need to look around and grab a piece of paper and claim it before I get too far in and start chopping everything up. And what I was thinking is for the insides, I would use something patterned because you're not likely to write there. And it can't be like tissue paper or something because I have to cover this part up. I don't know if that's what those are going to be, but I thought, well, it can't hurt. I'll put them in my bird bin. And then, well, I think you know why I bought this. It's a blue floral. It's kind of a blue gray, but I still like it. And I thought it couldn't hurt. It's also a thin paper. Every once in a while, you're looking for a paper that's a different weight for a project. Thin paper makes great envelopes. It also makes big, nice envelopes to mail in. This would be a gorgeous envelope to get a card in, right? It also makes those nice, I think I made them like 2x5 envelopes to go in journals. Those are nice for thin paper. So sometimes you want different weights. This bird one is also pretty thin. I don't know, I just liked them. So at Joann, grand total, I spent $3.45. And I would say I was in there for at least a half an hour or so. Had a lot of fun. It is Saturday, early afternoon. I don't know what the rest of the day holds for sure. I was thinking I'd work on the bird journals. And I think there's at least one more video you haven't seen yet. So I'm like 3 videos down the road. And get the paper from Marketplace, so then I'll be sorting that. I know, it's ridiculous. Here's what happened. There was some cool old paper in there that I saw in the picture, and I think I want it. I also have some Happy Mail thank you stuff to work on that I want to get those sent out. Keep in mind that we're headed for the holiday season. Postage rates are up. The lines are going to be long. Please do not worry about sending me anything. I don't want you waiting in line at the post office or, you can send it to someone else. I love that you guys think of me, but I don't want you standing in line or sending expensive packages or anything like that. I love to get cards. I'm perfectly happy. And I think it's kind of fun to send each other little inspiration pieces of what you're working on right now. You'll have die cuts or different bits of ribbon or paper. I'll probably put some of these in my Happy Mail because I know at least one person in there would probably use some. It's just fun to get little bits. You don't have to overdo it or send packages even. So this one has 2 stamps and this one has 1 stamp. And I definitely found joy in these. So keep that in mind. You don't have to go crazy. I hope everybody is having a great weekend and that you're getting some time for crafting and relaxing. I let my room get away from me. I got overwhelmed and Noni had to come over and help me. She brought empty iris cases and energy and pretty much found both the counters for me, better than I have done on this counter in a long time. Big shout out to Noni. Thank you. Bye everyone. Thanks for watching.